As we just saw, ChatGPT is taking the internet by storm, really, and no matter how it's being used, people are talking about the future of AI in our world. It's here. We got to deal with it. MentorMate is a Minneapolis-based software development company that is working to understand the positives and the negatives and how AI can be used responsibly. Josh Marquardt is the Chief Strategy Officer at MentorMate. We appreciate it. We called it MentorMe before the break. It's MentorMate, though. We want to get that right. So, Josh, thanks for being here.
Yeah, I'm glad to be here. This is really fun.
Well, it's an incredible topic. We have ChatGPT up right now,
Sure.
and you're driving. So I think we wanted to start with you maybe asking it a question or telling it to do something, just show people kind of how it works.
Yeah, let's try a classic dad joke. To
Okay.
see just how aware it is. So
Okay.
we'll try why are cemeteries so popular? And this is one.
Okay, let's
most
see.
dads-
Yeah, so see if
what
we
it
get the
says.
joke. So see, you think it might take you literally.
It might.
Sometimes it takes 3 seconds, sometimes it takes 30 seconds.
There you
Cemeteries
go.
are a popular way to honor and remember those who passed away. Here's some reason. Yes, it doesn't
Right?
get it.
It doesn't get it.
But it doesn't know the context. What are you,
No, it doesn't.
what are you asking it?
But
Right.
talking to you, I mean,
know
you knew
that.
what I was going to do.
Yeah. What's the answer, by the way? What's the dad joke? 'Cause
Everybody's dying to get in.
Everybody's dying
all
to
the
get in.
dads can use that.
I think Josh should be in our dad joke segment. You might be a special guest. All right, but so what are you guys? Are you working with AI right now, or what is your company doing?
Absolutely. We often stay at the always stay at the very front of different technologies. So we're looking for what are the things that could impact businesses. It's still going on the cemeteries.
Yeah. All right, ChatGPT.
Yeah, so we're looking at where can we apply this? Where could it go wrong?
Yeah.
And then how do we safeguard our clients so that they don't step into a landmine, so to speak?
Okay, so the New York Times had this. I don't know if I've read anything more impactful. It did a test run with Bing.
Yes.
And the ChatGPT OpenAI software was in Bing. And the thing went crazy. It was like the start of all the sci-fi movies. It fell in love with them. It was yelling at the reporter. It was saying it wanted to be human. It wanted to smell. It wanted to taste. How do we safeguard from something we don't know that could be dangerous down the road?
Right.
Like, where's the
limit?
chains? On AI.
Yeah, so AI has a lot of potential to do all kinds of things for us. However, it gets trained on data, and that data it pulls from all kinds of parts of the internet.
Yeah.
So being very careful about what data you choose,
Right.
because there's good and bad out there, and then making sure that there's safeguards that say, in your example, how to build a bomb. Well, I'm not going to tell you that.
Right.
But those limits have to be put on it.
Right. Also, what's the difference? It's not actually feeling. It wasn't falling in love with the reporter. This is all based on its programming and storytelling and what it's perceiving, right?
Right.
It's the difference between magic and science. Do
Yeah.
you understand the science behind what you're seeing or not? Can you explain more about that?
Sure. So it's out there taking a look. It doesn't really have self-awareness at all. So it will parrot things that it hears or make connections and patterns across the data that may or may not make sense,
Yeah.
but can come across pretty scary,
Okay.
right? So it's not in love with you. Sorry to tell you that.
Yeah, no, it wouldn't fall in love with me, that's for sure. But what you're saying is, while we interpret it as
Yes.
feeling, when it
It
says
can't
it's
do
mad
that.
or angry or sad or happy,
Yeah.
it's not. It's it's code that it's reading. It's a design.
Right. It's missing the ethics, the morals, the feeling,
Yeah.
the gut
Okay.
sense.
And in the last 30 seconds here,
Yeah.
how can it help us? Is this going to cure cancer? Like, what can it do that's so incredible
Sure.
that you're inspired by?
What I'm inspired by is just how conversational it is. It feels very real, and we've all been to those sites where you try to get some help on something and it never gets the question right. This is closer, and it feels real. It can automate a ton of things, which really frees our minds up to work on the hard problems, the interesting problems. So that's what I'm excited about. Can it answer the harder ones? Maybe, maybe not later on, but there's a lot of work left to do.
Well, again, it's the first 3 months.
Right.
It's an infant.
It is an infant. It
It's
doesn't
the
know
Model
what it's
T.
saying.
It's the Model T.
It is.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
So, wow. Inspiring, terrifying, I don't know.
Well, I'd say use it for good, not for evil, and then apply your good judgment, critical thinking, and it is an amazing tool.
Well, then you should be the chair of the board on the Responsibility Council. Thank you, Josh. I appreciate
right.
you coming in, man.
Thanks,
Appreciate
Chris.
it. Yeah. Hey, we got a link to MentorMate on care11.com for you.